Hi, y'all. How are you doing? It sure is good to see everybody. It has been a day for me today. I had to work, and so I did that, and I came home and I watched Reese, and that was lovely. I had a quick meeting with my boss. Um, about an assignment possibility, but it turns out that's not going to work. So it was a very short meeting. Hi there. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I know the number. The number goes up and down and up and down, and it likes not to tell me who's watching. But since you guys aren't really here yet, it's just the replay crew. I can check what the battery looks like on my phone for a minute, like I just did, and check and see if I need to plug it in, which I should probably do in a little while, but we don't need to do it right now. I got my paper turned in last night. I'm still all nervous about it. It's not getting better. I'm gonna be nervous about it. Hi, puppy. The fireworks have started, if you didn't just hear that. Hi, come here. Was that a big noise? Yeah, that was a big noise that made you come running. Yes, yay, paper done. I'm not sure it was my best work at all, Janet. I'm really nervous about it, but it's done. So that is done. What's for dinner, Janet? I'm curious. So now summer starts for me. Sorry, I just completely zoned off. I was thinking about the paper. Chicken with herbs and lemon, baby potatoes, cauliflower, green beans, and salad. That sounds lovely, Janet. Do you want to come and cook at my house? That would be just amazing. Although I can't complain about the cooking in my house. We had hamburgers last night, and that was excellent. That was excellent. We had bacon and onions and cheese, and I put some mushrooms. The bacon was done perfectly. It was very nice. It was very nice. So it looks like everybody is having a slow Monday. I am glad that everybody's having a slow Monday. Mine was kind of okay. We went to 2 or 3 different stores. Yeah, they were really good. It's a holiday here. Oh, it's Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, Janet. Happy Canada Day. That's right. It comes right before our 4th of July. I love homemade cheeseburgers too. They're better when they're outside. But they're pretty good in the house too. Fireworks tonight. Exciting. We've still got, let's see, until Thursday. That's me not being able to hold my flower. Paolo! Hola, Paolo. How are you? It is good to see you as always, my dear sir. What is new in your life? I go by Carrie in my normal, regular, non-YouTube life, but my middle name is Carrie Ann, so I'll answer to either. My mother calls me Carrie Ann quite a bit, so I will answer to either. It's just what y'all prefer. You can certainly shorten it if you would like. Hi Cricket, how are you? You answer to hey you, exactly. Mom, 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 mom. I answer to that a lot. Hey mom, mom, mama, mother, mom. Yeah, I answer to that one. I answer to that one. Orion, what was that big boom? You want to come say hi to everybody? Cricket, how are you doing? Paulo, how are you doing? ¿Cómo está? I can only speak Spanish. I don't know enough Brazilian yet. Mom, 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 mom. Right? My son, my eldest son, mixes it up and says, Mom, Mama, Mother, Mommy, Carrie, Carrie Ann. He escalates. He escalates with the momming. Yes, he does. I am okay. It's been a day. Um I had to work today, but it wasn't a bad day. Um I got home and I had a chance to listen to Reese, and that was excellent as always. She is always a joy to listen to, even when she's talking about the awfulness that is her and Jeff and that marriage, and not her and Jeff, just Jeff. I don't know what you mean, Janet. I don't know what you mean. The academic et al. Have a great evening. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. It sounds lovely. So, Cricket, I take it you're a movie buff. Oh, well, I'm often very short. I'm often very short and things go over my head, Janet. I'm a little too obtuse. I'm a little obtuse. So sometimes I miss the obtuse. Now I get what you were saying. It took me a minute because I understood what you were saying. You like documentaries. Interesting. Interesting. Good night, Janet. Hold on just a second, guys. You were just watching Going Clear again. Interesting. Interesting. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's very excellent. MLH, man. How's it going? How you doing? Hanging in there? It's good to see you. Cricket, do you recommend it? What's it available on? Yeah, I like it when MLH stops by too. Pull up a chair, bud. We've got some good 420. And we've got a full bar back over here in the corner. Do you guys like my thumbnail? Cricket, that's one of the it's on YouTube for free. Oh, okay, then I'll watch it on YouTube. Excellent. Cricket, it's the thumbnail was one of those pictures that I had the AI do of what I thought the corner joint might look like. That's the it's going. Oh shit, MLH. You have to go out of pocket for the rental car, but then they'll get What is the deal there? That sucks so bad, man. I am so sorry. How long are you going to need the car for? Okay, you're going to look again? Cool. You thought the thumbnail name was hilarious? Good. Good, Cricket. I don't want anybody to mistake what we're doing here for anything particularly productive. We are just here to shoot the shit and give away free treats. When it rains, it pours. You'll survive. It's going to be at least two weeks. It's going to take them 2 weeks to fix it. I mean, can't they do scheduling better? I mean, I know it's a lot of hail damage, but it seems like it would be better. It would seem if they did everybody in 2 days and got everything in and then scheduled you in. But maybe I'm wrong about what the process looks like. I don't know a whole lot about auto body work. So MLH, I went on one of the AI and now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh, I was talking about I went on the AI art creators. So you can go, Microsoft has this AI art work creator thing where you can give it prompts for what kind of visual representation you are looking for. You can get a verbal prompt for that. And it shot up a bunch of pictures that I could show you now. because they're not on my phone anymore. If you guys want to see the pictures. I still think it needs some honing in. Okay, you guys here? That's one of them. Wow, that comes across pretty good, doesn't it, y'all? There's another one. Yeah, nobody's here for an art show, apparently. Okay, MLH. I quite like this one. I like the Cozy Corner joint neon sign. Sorry about the garbage disposal. Isn't it fancy, Cricket? Do you like? Do you approve? Which ones do y'all like? I pictured it like a library, museum, school, cathedral. I didn't show, did you see the ones that I put up, Cricket? Look at these. Hold on. Okay. So I'll give you, here's one. There's one. Two. Three. Oh, you guys. That was a hummingbird. Do you see them now, Cricket? Can you see those? Boy, the delay is huge. Aren't they nice? the third one. This one? You're going to have to take a screenshot. I use the Microsoft one, Cricket. I use the Microsoft AI site. ChatGPT, I've got installed. That one. Okay, hold on. There's also this one. And there's that. I like this one. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. With the library and the bar. I said in the Swiss Alps, they gave Swiss Alps. I said in the Swiss Alps. I was thinking the top of the mountain, but they decided on the bottom. So Cricket, what do you think? Is everybody over at Aaron's? All the tables are inviting. Yeah, they sure are. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Like the Algonquin Club. Algon. Oh, yes. That's why I said church, library, church, but like cathedral, mosque, um, temple for the iconography, for lack of a better word, and the majesticness, and an old library, and um an old school. not sure how to feel about Aaron at the moment, Cricket. I can understand the aggravation. I can see a lot of different sides here. It's one of the one of my skills is to see all the sides. How you doing, MLH? I was showing off pictures, MLH, of the AI images I generated for when I described what the corner joint might look like. So that's one. That's one we like. That's one I like. So that's number 2. I'm kind of partial to this one. Cricket's the best. Well, do you know Cricket has been my own little marketing firm all this last week. Cricket's been out telling everybody to come to the book club. It's been so kind, so very kind. I really appreciate the both of you. Cricket's closet, huh? That sounds like an interesting thing to do, Cricket. Cricket is awesome. I didn't even realize they were doing it until I saw it. And then other people told me about it. So thank you, Cricket. Other people noticed too. AI art is amazing. I've almost posted things. Sorry, guys. It was a hummingbird earlier, and that was just a piece of fluff, but it came at me from an angle that it looked like a bird coming right at me. We are on the back porch tonight, Kristen. We are. No, I'm sorry, Cricket. You weren't presumptuous at all. I thought there was a hummingbird coming straight at my nose. I thought there was a hummingbird coming right at my nose. It was right in my peripheral vision and it freaked me out a little bit. How are you doing, Kristen? We are talking about the AI art that was generated, that I was generating to kind of show what the corner joint really, Cricket. So that's one picture. That's another picture. Really, did they say, well, did they um there's this one. Cordy, how are you? So maybe I'll put them all on a community post. Well, because I said it had a TARDIS like interior. And so they put a TARDIS in there. Orion, bring it here. Come on, bring it here. Pop, pop. Bring it here. Come on. Okay, I don't know where you got that, but thank you for bringing it here. Sorry, guys, he found some dirty old tin in the yard and was carrying it around. I have no idea where that came from, but that is exactly why I taught him BRINGITHERE. And he does that one thing with some regularity. I could probably teach him to play catch with me that way, couldn't I? I'll have to ask Pup Groomer about that. I bet you I could teach him to play catch and work on his recall better using the bring it here command. Hey, leave it. Ah, ah. Thank you. Yes, the TARDIS is from Doctor Who. The TARDIS is from Doctor Who. But what I was trying to say was it has an ever expanding, infinitely sized interior. I suppose I could say it that way and not end up with a TARDIS in it. That that could happen. Yes, Kristen, exactly. One of your clients saw a squirrel with a hypodermic needle in its mouth. that brings back both the Rats of Nim, if you are of an age, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if you're of a different age, Cricket. It did get dark all of a sudden. That's okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I went with either Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, or I was going with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's where my brain went. I don't like bugs crawling on me, guys. I am distracted today. Your brain goes to downtown LA or downtown in any big city. Luckily, I haven't encountered that, even considering where in the city the Portland Org is. I haven't experienced. It's a vaccine squirrel. Yeah, that could be. I haven't seen any evidence of drug use of that sort, which I am thankful for. It makes me nervous. Yeah, the Rats of Nim, Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. I'm pretty sure that was the title. Reese's streams have been really intense lately, Kristen. I did see that last night. I did see that last night. I'm looking up the book for you, Cricket. Yes. Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, 1971. Brian, how are you? It was pretty intense, and I hope so as well. Kristen, that is very well put. I think that's very well put, and I thank you for your words. Yeah. Yes, I think so, Kristen. You read Mrs. Frisbee when you were in the 6th grade. Exactly, Brian. Yeah, Cricket made a reference that made my head go in 2 directions at once. One of them was to Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, and the other was to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a very interesting fork in the road that I came to that connected those two things in my brain. Amusing synapses. Quite amusing they are. You read it because of the movie. Oh yeah, published in 1971. There's a trilogy, you guys. There's a trilogy. There's 3 books. There's a whole trilogy. I can drop a link if you want. You'll have to check it out. This is turning into an incredibly exciting live tonight, guys. I wonder what is going on. It has been really quiet today. Really quiet today in my view. There you go. It's only a Wikipedia entry, but it'll get you to the books. I'm sure they're on Amazon. All right, you want to come here? Can you guys hear the birds? Susan, hi. How are you? It's an excellent book, Cricket. I really recommend it. Susan, do you remember Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim? Are you too a little too old for that? I remember Basil E. Frank Weiler. Yes, indeed. Oh, the vape, white gummy bear, maybe white gummy bear ice. I forget the exact name. It's a really amazing, almost as good as the cherry bomb. White gummy bear. This one I have. This one I have is the biggest geek bar now, and it's cherry lemon mint. It's pretty good. You don't remember that one, Susan? It was published in 1971. So you might have been a little old. You might have been a little old for it. It's not bad. I think I still prefer the cherry. I got another one. Hey, Orion. I got what is this called? Frozen pina colada. Yes, it's fully submitted and off my plate. I'm still really not sure about it. So it's frozen pina colada. I think it's good. I like coconut. I like pineapple. I like ice. So it was going to be hard to go wrong, but I like it. Hey, Orion. Orion. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that'll work for you. I got another one. Mega Mix, or I can't remember what flavor it is. It's I can't remember what flavor it is. Orion is giving them a piece of his mind, Brian. He tends to do that. Hello, Lori. How are you? Watermelon ice is yuck. Okay, I wouldn't get watermelon anyhow. I'm not a big watermelon girl. You were lucky to have teachers who assigned good books over the years. I had teachers who assigned very good books over the years as well, Cricket. I was very fortunate in that area. I'm quite well read. At least I was a quite well read child. I don't know that I'm quite that well read now, but I was a quite well read child. There's usually no one there. Most of the time with Orion, there is someone there. Most of the time with Orion, there is someone there. Lori went kayaking yesterday and had to be saved by some rich cottage people. Oh, but I'm glad they were amazing, Lori. I'm glad they were amazing. I'm really glad that they were nice cottage people. You know what? There are worse things. There are worse things. You live out in the boonies, so there's lots of birds and squirrels, so they're always barking at something. Right. Hey, Orion! Now he's being quiet too long. Orion, what's this? Orion! Orion! Sorry, guys. Did that sound like panic? That was me starting to get panicked. Come on. Come here. Well, come on. That's a boy. Nice. Be nice. Good boy. Hey. Okay. No. Good boy. That's a good boy. There he is. Yes, that's a good boy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Gonna say hi? There you go. There you go. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. You were the geek who read but didn't understand the Communist Manifesto? Yeah, I wasn't quite that well read. Orion, out of there. No. 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 Out. No. Having a fight with my dog, y'all. Having. No. That's not a place for you. Didn't get any of that stuff until I read and followed O'Malley. Kristen, you're way over my head. Hey, you can quiet down. Cricket, I didn't get any of that stuff until I read and followed O'Malley Yeshitela. Yeshitela? I watched all of his Sunday studies and joined his organization, and boom, it all makes sense now. And read all his books. Well, that's interesting, Kristen. I've never heard of this person. Orion is barking because he knows you just got here, no face. No, I think he's letting you slide by unannounced. Many have not gotten the chance. He was recently invited to speak at Oxford. Interesting, Kristen. That's also interesting. Your parents were actually concerned about you selling the Bibles. I remember you said you sold antique Bibles. I think that's actually a really interesting thing. I've got an old antique Bible, or I should have. That was my great grandmother's. I have no idea what they're worth, Cricket. What are they worth? Hi. You guys are quiet today. So quiet. What's going on, y'all? I've never seen so many of you so quiet. You're listening, Lori? Okay. I know you're there listening. You're trying to see what the dogs are after? Well, I'm trying to see that too. No face, I know you're just always really. We are really flying our nerd flags talking about the two most read books in the world, the Bible and Marx. Right? Come on, Orion. I wonder if the Quran is counted in that list, Kristen. I wonder. They were concerned when you read some of the Bible as a teenager? Why were they concerned? I don't understand, Cricket. Well, thank you, Kristen. You bought most of them for under $10 in the early 80s and then sold them about 25 years later for between 75 and 100. Wow, Cricket. So you collected them. Interesting. You never. Okay. I'm just wondering. It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me. Yeah, it sounds, I mean, that's a nice profit you were turning. I hope you had a lot. Garage sales, I bet. Thrift stores. If you're going to try that, I'll take that. Sorry, guys. Well, that was weird. Hey, Orion. Orion. Okay, we'll let him bark for a few minutes, y'all. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Hi. Lay down. You get so nice and obedient. Catholics didn't really read the Bible and often are discouraged from reading the Bible historically. I didn't realize that, Cricket. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I guess it sort of makes sense, but I don't think I'd thought it through that much or had anybody who told me um, that was Catholic that told me that's the way it was. I haven't had any Catholics tell me that. Probably because it's not come up in conversation. He mostly got them in used bookstores in Boston. Cricket, did you just start collecting them? How many did you have? I'm so curious about this hobby. Sit. Good boy. That's a good boy. Uh. That's a good boy. Bibles are pretty cool. Old family Bibles are really pretty. Which is why um, in the AI description for the corner joint, I put school, library, museum, church. Not because I'm trying to insert any religion. Really? Is that the way? Okay. No. That's much better. Walks 3 feet away and barks out, facing out from me. Hey, Ryan. It's all cool, man. Okay, we'll start a Minnesota goodbye. That sounds like an excellent plan. You know, I went to the store today with my client, and one of the things I did is I picked up. Oh, you had about 15? Okay. So you had a mild collection. Nothing ostentatious at all. I was thinking roomfuls. I think it's kind of a cool habit. They're beautifully done. They're beautifully done. Most of them are ornate and they smell like a library should smell. I don't want it to be ostentatious. We're not talking ostentatious. Some of those were a little ostentatious. I'm thinking well made, well used, well worn, well loved, with a warmth that shines through. That's what I'm thinking it needs to feel like. That would be my wish. Yes, get your life in control. Orion! Hey, Orion! Come here. This is taking over the stream now, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Lay down. Wait. We know what this game is, right, guys? So the game that resolves this game is Orion gets to wait for the treat. Because if I just let him go, what he's going to learn is that he can go out and bark and get me to get treats. That would be nice, No Face. Take him out back. Knock some sense into him. But it has to be actual sense, you know, like comes in through lay down. Like you could plug him into the matrix and he would know how to behave. That kind of sense needs to be knocked into him. Can you do that, No Face? You just bought them for fun. There was a German one from 1815. Wow. Indeed, we discussed it earlier, Lori. Happy Canada Day to you as well. Dogs are not stupid. No, they're pretty smart. They're pretty smart. So now he's being very, very good. We're not voting, Kat. We're just chit-chatting. If you didn't hear earlier, I went and played with the AI art generator where you give it a verbal prompt for what you want a picture of, and it spits back a picture. And so I gave a verbal prompt, and I was just kind of waxing I was sort of waxing a little bit about what my concept is. So design ain't my thing, but I was kind of describing what I was thinking, waxing philosophical, so to speak, or another way to put it is engaging in fairy dust, imagining things. That's probably closer to what it was than waxing philosophical. Is everybody doing good today? We said the first Minnesota goodbye, and a few more of you came in. You'd like a sand volleyball court and tennis courts out back? Absolutely, Kristen, whatever your heart desires. That is why it has a TARDIS-like interior. Kat, are you going on the cruise, dear? Susan, are you going on the cruise? Are any of us going on the cruise? I am not going on the cruise. I am not going on the cruise. It sounds absolutely fabulous, but it is more than I can muster this year for several reasons. But I'm curious if anybody here is going on the cruise. You're not going on the cruise? You will never catch me anywhere on the sea. I'll come wave y'all goodbye. Ha. I don't understand, Kristen. What cruise, No Face? Cricket, Chow Yun Smut, is a cruise travel agent, a travel agent specializing in cruises. Oh, cruise goes, oh, got it. I'm slow sometimes, Kristen. You gotta help me catch up. Sometimes I'm a little slow. No Face, so Chow Yun Smut organized a SPTV cruise. And yes, that's the nighttime cricket, Chow Yun Smut. Yes, she is the travel agent that organized the cruise. Yep, Lori, that's who that is. So I think the cruise sounds fabulous. I'm really excited for anybody who's going. And I was just curious if anybody was going. I would love to go. You hardly ever catch her live. It is really hard for me to catch her live, Lori. It is really hard for me to catch her live. Did I already ask this? Did y'all catch Reese's live today? That's hilarious, No Face. The Tom Cruise to total freedom. Excellent. Somebody needs to screenshot that and send it to Cricket tonight. Yeah, Chow Yun Smut. Not our Cricket, but Cricket at night. Not you, Cricket, but Cricket at night. You went on one this year already? Okay. Okay. Well, I think one is probably enough. Dog is being very good. Uh-uh. Yes, both of them. Both of them are lovely. I've always liked Cricket as a name. Was one of those names I was jelly of in school. Yeah, I would love to go on a cruise. I would love to go on a cruise. It'd be a lovely experience. Jen girl, how you doing? It's good to see you as always. Nice to have you in. I hope your day is going well. I am just hanging out with you guys, noticing that everybody is very quiet tonight. Good, Jen. I'm glad you're good. I am. Sorry, I was hearing something that sounded like an air hose escaping. Um, I am good. I am having the expected levels of anxiety about my paper. Um, Orion. Popping outside to smoke one. Phone is needing a charge, so y'all will have to wait here. Okay, Lori. I went out with a client. Oh, yes, and I picked up the most beautiful orchid. We went to the grocery outlet, and I've been eyeing these beautiful orchids that they've had in the grocery stores, but they want $20 and $30 for these. 20 or $30 for these beautiful. They're beautiful orchids. They're the span of my arms. They're 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 pretty huge as far as tall and flowering. But they wanted $20 or $25, sometimes $30 for these orchids. I'm not gonna spend that. No. But we stopped at grocery outlet and they had these same beautiful orchids for $10 a piece, y'all. They had them for $10 a piece. Do you want to talk about score? And this orchid, I'll take pictures of it, post it on my community page. They are expensive. Usually they're really expensive, Susan. But this orchid must be at least 18 inches, if not 24 inches tall. It is tall. And it's got blossoms along the whole thing. It's beautiful. I was like, $10 sold. Sold. You had, yes, absolutely, $10 and gone. It's beautiful. It's pink and yellow and variegated. And it's long and, you know, like I said, 18 inches, maybe 24. Really tall. Really tall. Really lovely. Okay, y'all, let's see what happens with the second Minnesota goodbye. Y'all have been so quiet tonight. And I just haven't had much to talk about. I just haven't had much to talk about. I think that maybe I mean, it is, I guess, I am opening up the bar and everybody's kind of reeling from the an orchid mantis. Yes, I have no face. They're pretty amazing looking. Yeah, if you did you see Reese? Her stuff is kind of mind blowing, isn't it, Susan? Isn't it? It was pretty. Shit with Reese has been pretty intense the last few days. I am so. Your mom is a wizard with orchids. That's so. Hey, leave it out of there. Your mom's a wizard with orchids. Well, I'm gonna try and keep this one alive. We will see. Seriously? Okay, bring it here. Come on. Yes, you're right. I left it. I left it out for you to get. Now we're playing the bring it here game. It is I am my grandfather. My grandfather was a Shriner. And now I'm curious if he ever knew about any activity like this. And it's just shocking to me that Fred was a part of it. I think that the club may have been something different at the beginning than what it became. That is my thought. That he became a member when it was something different than what it became. But it still makes me wonder, why didn't he tell her? So, I don't know. Fred loved her. He gave it up for her. You have a friend you grew up with who is a Mason. You're going to ask him about it. I know he's not part of it because he doesn't go off on trips. Okay. People are people. At least he had her back. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. Even if he did do it, he left it and was there for Reese. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's, you have to, I mean, yes, past behavior does predict future behavior, but that is a general rule, not a specific one. And so you have to look at more than just past behavior and past behavior predicting future behavior. You have to look at different things. Hi, Journey. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to my yard. Oh, so nice. Of course, there's a room raid. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Indigo Twin, it's good to see you. Wow, you guys. Hi, Joe Gerst. How are you doing? Kathy, nice to meet you. Sarah, I think I've seen you around. Welcome in. Welcome into the corner joint. Hi, Doug. Oh, sweetie, this is so nice of you. Nebulous, how are you doing? My goodness, you guys. Hit the like button. Welcome into the corner joint. We are your corner museum slash community center slash library slash school, but all like kind of churchy like feeling, but not in the religion way, just in the architecture way. It is so nice to see all of you. It is so nice to see all you. Sir Crepitus, so good to see you. You guys. Anna from Canada, it's nice to meet you. Sorry, guys, I got carried away. Hey, Pinchy Becky. I want to do that every time, Becky. I want to do that every time. I know, Kristen. I know. We've got plenty of those in the house. I have said, Doug, that is a subtle message only to those few of us in the know, Doug. So keep it on the down low. What are we talking about tonight? We've been talking about how quiet it is around here. We've been talking about how quiet it is. You're just sitting down with your edible? How very, very nice. Sunrise Dawn, how are you doing, sweetie? I was missing you this evening. I'm glad you came by. So everybody asked what we were talking about. We were talking about how quiet it was, so I put out a second Minnesota goodbye just to see what happened, because y'all know that with the second Minnesota goodbye, that's where people all of a sudden start to show up. Anna, the reason I chose to be better quiet than drama filled, exactly, Doug. Anna, the reason I chose to be involved in this movement is that I was a part of an organization that was Scientology adjacent for several years. Hi, Robert. How are you? Cat. I know you were modding for that crazy guy. I hear you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. So I was involved. We try to have as little drama as possible. We are our own little Switzerland, our own little Rick's Cafe Americana, so to speak, where this is neutral territory. Everybody is welcome. And so what I expect out of you in return for inviting all of you freely into my living room, what I expect is that you will be respectful and kind, at a minimum respectful of everybody else here. And that is a difficult dance for us to do. Thank you, Anna. You're very welcome. It is a very difficult dance to do, but it's what is necessary to keep this a neutral space. Mona, how are you? It's what's necessary to keep this a neutral space. Yeah, this is a kindergarten classroom. This is here where we practice being nice. And so if you're here, expect that you might run in. We're trying to get Fat Grammy over 1,000. Yes, it's okay if you share her link. But here's the deal, you guys. I am almost, please hit the like and subscribe. I am so close to 1,000. And also, and I am so close to my 4,000 watch hours. I am almost there. The book club, sorry guys, you guys are going so fast. CUL Blue, the book club is Jenna Miscavige's Beyond Belief. She wrote the book Beyond Belief, and so we are reading it, and we're reading 2 chapters per week. So yesterday we did chapters 2 and 3, and the week before we did the prologue and chapter 1. So thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. I don't get those often, and I really appreciate it when I do. So thank you. Thank you very much. It is awfully nice. It is awfully nice. So now we've got, you're calling the cops on who? So now what was I talking about, guys? We've got Tory rules in here. Oh, I've almost got all my watch hours, and I've almost got, yes, and go subscribe to Fat Grammy. I know we've got all the bad actors in here. I know. I feel bad for that. I feel bad for that. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm gonna have to. The sun's right in my eyes. Let me watch the chat from my iPad. CUL Blue, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, Nebulous, you are right. Big hugs to all the Canadian people for Canada Day. For Canada Day. which is what Anna said if I had been able to read her thing. Happy Canada Day. But I can't put it up on the screen anymore, Anna. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that from here. Indigo Twin, that would be excellent for you to come to the book club. We would love that. We would love that. Okay. Back, Grammy, how are you doing for subs? You're done being a cop, Sir Crepitus? I can understand that. You like being a bad actor? Well, I don't think I've ever gone to acting school, so I might be a bad actor as well. Thank you for all the memberships, Seawell Blue. Dawn! How are you, Dawn Gloves? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Robert, I did see the photo you emailed me yesterday. Let me show it. You guys have to see this picture that Robert sent me of the what kind of clematis? Is it clematis, Robert? Is it clematis? I see you, Sir Crepitus. Look at these flowers, you guys. It's it's a hibiscus. Okay. I knew I wasn't coming up with the right flower. Look at that flower. Isn't that beautiful? You're going to do your homework tonight? That sounds great. Jenna's chapters are nice and easy to get through, and I appreciate that. But there's also, isn't it beautiful? I thought it was beautiful. There is also an audiobook if anybody wants it. I know it helps me to hear the audiobook. Zenus for SPTV, you love being a bad actor? Good. Good. Let's see. There's the photo from yesterday. Cricket, yes. Cricket, I've got the link up already. So there's a link if you guys want to be reminded. Dawn, what's going down? For calming who? What's going on, Sunrise Dawn? Hold on. Oh. Shit, Sunrise Dawn. Sunrise Dawn says the neighbors are shooting off fireworks and it's got Jasper so scared that I'm afraid it's going to cause a seizure. I am so sorry I missed that, Sunrise Dawn. I'm so far behind, y'all. The neighbors are shooting off fireworks and okay, we'll see the end of it. Hey, out of there. Out of there. CBD or anything to calm him with? No. Sir Crepitus, good. You're a bad actor all after all. There's Robert, it's a hibiscus. Pick you. You want to be a bad actor, Sunrise Dawn? Dawn's going to do her homework tonight. Very pretty flowers. Very nice. Hibiscus is yummy. I love hibiscus tea, especially hibiscus iced tea. Nebulous, I have a story about the orchids. I went to not the Dollar Tree, I went to the grocery outlet today, and I've been seeing at the grocery store these beautiful 18 to 24-inch tall orchids that are just really pretty. But they were going for $20 or $30 at the grocery store, and I wasn't going to spend that much on a orchid, on a flower. So I didn't do it. But when I went to the grocery outlet today, um, they had orchids for $10. The same size. The same size. So that will have new flowers every day for over a week. Wow, Robert. I want to grow some hibiscus. It probably gets too cold around here. Thank you, No Face. Thank you for sneaking in real quick on the side account to give me an extra thumbs up and subscription. I appreciate it. Becky, you're funny. I turned in my paper, CUL Blue. I haven't heard anything back yet. I'm nervous and sick as can be expected, and I will be until I get it back. Okay, Scooter Mom, go take your shower. I'm sure you're already there. Chris, I think bad act. I've heard people talk about bad actor merch. I don't know if that is an edible flower, Nebulous. I thought I heard somebody talking about making bad actor merch. If they haven't, I'll go make bad actor merch. I've got the time now. Can you take the dog for a drive right now? Oh, Kristen, for Sunrise Dawn. That's not a bad idea, Kristen. Mex MLH, are you an average to decent actor? Okay. Midnight Madness Hibiscus. Very nice. Very nice. You have your own troll now. They are not here. Guess you're a bad actor. Good for you. Anna, I feel you. Did you guys know that hate watchers are a thing? It's very unfortunate. Take the dog into a room with a loud TV? Yes. Okay, Becky, take care. He gets nervous in the car sometimes. Okay. Cricket. I've heard that a lot of these bad actors are getting by on their looks. Exactly, y'all. Exactly. Walmart has calming chews. You had to get your dog some anxiety meds. Okay. Dawn, you work part-time teaching caregivers. That's just really hard, Dawn, in a really different way. In a really different way. Yes, Sunrise Dawn, we are sending you love, and we're sorry the fireworks are causing you grief, says Indigo Twin. Guys, I won't do it this way again. I'm sorry about this setup. You would think him Hamika, best hibiscus tea drink on the planet. Ooh, I would love that. Yes, I probably would, Sir Crepitus. It sounds excellent. It sounds excellent. hard to, Robert says it's hard. Well, you guys already saw it. It's hard to see in the photo, but it's 6 inches wide. That's so nice. That's so big. 6 inches. That's a huge flower. Wow, Robert. Doug, the only thing you can grow is weeds. Yeah, I kill things. I bought this orchid and I'm not sure about it. Indigo Twin, you also don't like fireworks, so you relate. Yes, they started with a bang, shall we say? They started with a bang last night. We've got a consensus about hibiscus tea. That's excellent. Okay, Laura, you're listening. Merch would be spectacular. I've got one merch thing in the store, but I'm not particularly pleased with it. I suppose I could make that actor merch. What why not put a target on my back a little bit more? I think, Indigo Twin, that we need to make sure that in the plans for the corner joint that we have a tea bar for everybody to partake, because Indigo Twin says they like lavender tea and chamomile, and Nebulous likes jasmine tea and has never tried hibiscus. Hibiscus tea is I really like hibiscus tea. Oh, good, Sunrise Dawn. He's laying on your lap. That's very good. They drive up your interactions. So algorithm, yes, I know hate watchers are a thing. Calming Natural Dog Company, calming chews at Target. Okay. Like to be held tight. Yes, we're all sending Jasper a hug, Indigo Twin. Hi, Benny. How are you? Annie, you don't care? I'm glad you don't care. Thank you. This is just a little I think that when we bought the house, I think the owners had the hot tub here because it's just a pad. It's not even paved. So we leveled it. It just had rock, and that was difficult. So we leveled it a little bit and put down an outdoor carpet and got the chairs. Well, we did the carpet and the other stuff about a year and a half ago, but we did the chairs this summer because the chairs I had were falling apart. Well, Blue, are you leaving? I'm so sorry you're leaving. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Am I reading a different chat? I'm reading way far up, Cat ACDC. I'm reading way far up. Oh, yeah. And you have to have your chat set to all messages. You like hearing the birds outside, Sarah? It is. I really like it. I'm sorry about the barking. MLH, the best people have always been in here. That's what I keep saying. Oh, Sir Crepitus, you're after my heart. Hibiscus, a tiny bit of ginger and a tiny bit of lime juice and some cinnamon and whiskey. Oh, take me away. Sir, please. You want to sell LRH bobbleheads? Wasn't somebody doing that before everything fell apart, Robert? You've got a beef with fireworks, Cricket. They are inconsiderate of veterans and people who have experienced gun violence. Absolutely, they are. I would agree with that statement 100%. I would agree with that statement 100%. CUL Blue, I'm sorry I missed your leaving, but I really look forward to seeing you at book club. Now, no face. No, I didn't. I wasn't. I was. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get a tea person. We'll have a separate tea person who will volunteer. Bye, Sir Crepitus. Thank you for coming. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you and Poe. I love the LRH underoos, Robert. Now, guys, I'm still going from one side to another and missing the water. Cricket Cinema says, Mom waters her orchid with an ice cube. That is what I have heard, Cricket. That is what I have heard. Orion is our backup singer tonight. I wish, Doug, I agree. I wish we could go back before the drama and back before things were back when things were simpler. Joe, sorry again I missed your takeoff, but thank you for stopping by. MLH, the best people are in here. I agree. Sarah, I appreciate the no worries about the barking. He is vocal about what he thinks. You never mentioned whiskey, Sir Crepitus. I was seeing it then. I was seeing it and reading it without being there. You hardly even notice the barking. Jasper can be chatty sometimes, so you're used to it. July 4th is on the way. Going to be time to keep animals inside due to the fireworks soon. Yeah, I don't let Orion out much without me anyhow. Wow, no face. Well, my understanding is that the biggest day for dogs to run away in the U.S. is on the 4th of July. That is where most of the dogs who get lost on the 4th of July. So you got 4 thumbs down on your last video? That is so weird, Robert. I probably forgot to thumbs up it because I'm bad about that, but I'll go back and do it after. I am the worst on likes, you guys. I always forget. Yes, be thankful the thumbs down. It's engagement. Frozen strawberry daiquiri. Nice, Cat. Nice. So I think I caught up from the front and the back, but I think I lost a bunch of you while I was trying to do it. My goodness, it is hard to keep up with the chat like that. And now we have quiet again. I got to get better at this, guys. I got to get better at this. Hey, Ryan. Our preacher's daughter lives right behind my parents. Her dog always comes to my parents' house when she gets loose. Mom calls her and she comes to pick her up. Well, at least she has a place to go. Thank you, Chris on the drums. You're very kind. You're very kind. My subs went up 1. It just takes practice. That's probably it. That's probably it. Really, Kristen? Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Orion, hey, bring it here. Bring it here. You are truly a little terror. A little terror. Ow! Come here. He does know how to get a treat from Mama. You're not going on the cruise, cat? Ow! Hey. No. No. Deity makes some playlists for the smaller channels to help with watch hours. How many hours do I need to monetize? Well, there's 2 levels of monetization. There's 2 levels of monetization. More treats. Those are, I don't even know where that came from. It came from somebody else's yard. Here comes more Orion, guys. Come on. Wait. Wait. See you later, cat. Hey. You don't feed them? You're at the top of a hill? Okay. Later, cat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Somebody was asking me how many watch hours are needed to monetize. There's 2 levels of monetization. Level 1 is at 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And when you get there, then you get memberships and you get super chats and you get memberships, super chats, and merch. I understand, MLH. Sometimes it's just not. And then at 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, you get YouTube monetized. So that means that I get paid per watch. Per view, I get paid per view. So the number of watch hours that I need, and I think I've gone past. Yep, we're needing to wrap this up. The number of hours that I need to get to my watch hours is 250-ish. Yeah, about 250. But I need Sunrise. I don't know how you do it with I don't know how you do it with the cats. I'm just astonished all the time at how you do it with the cats. I have 956 subscribers, and I've been hovering at 950 subscribers for the last month or two. I really thought that it would be watch hours that were going to be hard to get, and getting the subscribers was going to be easier, but it's going to turn out, I think we'll get this last 250 hours or so, 300 hours left. I have to get to 4,000. I'm going to get to that 4,000 watch hours before I hit 1,000 subscribers. Okay, let me catch up, you guys. Sunrise Dawn, that's one that's fun to explain. Why is it not dark at my house? I'm sorry it's not in the cards for you, MLH. I'm really sorry about that. Form 13909, how are you doing? Chica! Girly, how are you doing? We're having a late third Minnesota goodbye that's going to proceed quickly, y'all. Sarah, take care. Yes, MLH. She has 14 cats and a dog. The woman is a saint. I don't know. Hey, come here. Well, MLH, you've seen my cat, right? You've seen my cat. What kind of cat's, Cricket? You've probably told me this and I've forgotten. Xenu Free, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Cannot do cats, but you do have 5 dogs. Those Maine Coon cats are sort of like dogs, and they're big enough you can put them in a harness, and you can teach a cat how to walk on a lead. People have taken cats sailing. So I'm sure you could get a cat to do all the things that you want. You just have to train it. You have an orange and a gray. Adorable. I'm still fawning over this adorable 8-week-old orange polydactyl. I was going to say peridactyl. Polydactyl cat. Cats are very independent, MLH. They are very independent, but they are smart. Cats were kept on ships to eat rodents. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cats do just fine on a ship. So you can put a leash on a cat and take a cat anywhere you can take a dog if you've got the cat trained well. People do it. I've seen it happen. I bet you there's YouTube channels about it. And on that note, y'all, we're going to end this on a high note. This was a wonderful adventure. Susan Sunrise, do you have any place we can throw all these people at? Meant in the best possible way. Is there an after party that we can direct people to? Good night, MLH. Take care, y'all. Anybody available to direct people to, y'all? Good night, Robert. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by. Let's go over to brain fog. Let's go raid brain fog, y'all. That's excellent. That's what I hope to do anyhow. Please go over and see brain fog on her walk. Cricket, back at you. Right back at you. All of you all are important. You're all important. Every way of protesting is a valid way of protesting. Okay, Chica. I hope your husband's doing better. I hope your husband is doing better, Chica. Prayers for him. Okay, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.